Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor. Vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor. Vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Vuelve, ven de mi vida, la dueña de mis amores. Ven y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Yo fui a tu casa y no, yo me pedí. Quien me lo manda, yo me dormí. Yo fui a tu casa y no te vi. Quien me la manda y yo me dormí.
I will take that on.
Always good to see you.
Hi, John. Oh my God.
Happy day.
Now we're gonna have fun.
Finally.
Finally.
And help me with your name, please.
My name's Kathy Swedland, and I've known, well, I knew him as JT, but John, since he was teacher to my children when they were 6 and 7.
Wow.
So that's been 24, 25 years ago.
At the very least.
Yeah. And how do you know John?
I know John through many connections in the local area that he's been in, but yeah, through the care of children and I call it like activist interactions with everything from government to school. His school and John McLeod's school was like
It's a Little Earth, right?
Yeah,
Little Earth, yeah.
Little Earth, then
Little
Family
Earth.
Partnership, then
Thank
Rio
you.
Gallinas.
Thank you.
So it's
Yeah.
been several schools over the years.
Gosh, how many decades does that go back?
I don't know if I can count that high. You didn't say your name.
Oh, I'm Rolf. Yeah.
Thank you, Rolf.
My
Yeah.
daughter said I wanted them to go to their schools, and they said, "I don't want to go to a hippie school, Dad." So I was like, "Well, okay."
Hi.
Welcome. I'm Andrew. I'm John's brother.
Definitely are John's brothers.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So, Connie, how do you know John and Laura?
Together at John and I taught together at Little Earth.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's decades ago.
Yeah.
It's had to be. I'm just his brother.
I'm thinking, wow, that's similar.
Same mother, same father. Yeah. So, what's your
My
name,
name is
please?
Edith.
Edith.
Edith, and you want to know where I met Jetty?
Yes, please.
From many years ago when he taught at our little school. He was actually my daughter's teacher, and I've known him since then.
That's
Since he was
so
here and got married the first time, and on and on and on.
Wow,
So I'm
he's got to be so honored that you're here.
Oh, I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy that he's getting married. I'm very excited. Laura's a wonderful woman that we met a few months ago, and she's just wonderful. So really happy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Good to see you. What a great celebration.
I know you.
You remember
You hiding those sunglasses? Come on.
John, do you mind saying a few words about how you know the happy
Sure.
couple?
Sure.
Go.
No, JT and Cindy and I go back 45, 60, I don't know, long time.
Yeah.
You know, done camps and schools and forever. We've been in each other's lives, so.
Yeah.
And you have been too, because he always speaks so fondly and wonderfully of you. So it's great to meet you.
Oh, pleasure meeting you
Yeah,
too, John.
yeah. And Laura is such a great addition to this whole world.
Absolutely.
Of these two, so,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about when you first met John, what your first impressions were.
God, I was trying to think the other day when we met because we did camps together, and he's very meticulous and what is the word? Earnest, and he has a presence right here. Like if he has a child in front of him, that's who he's paying attention to. He's not distracted from what's going on right in front of him, which is lovely.
Now,
And ethical, kind, generous, and yeah, just everything he does has a level of perfectionism.
now you've known him for at least a
40
few
years.
40
or something.
years.
Yeah.
And did you meet him at Little Earth or?
I was trying to remember if we met at Little Earth or we did camps together too on our land, and yeah, I can't remember, but I'd like to tell you how when he told us about meeting Laura, the shine and love in his eyes and his giddiness and tearfulness and his description of her before we got to meet her was just pure beauty and open heart. Yeah. And then he brought Laura to our community that we've also known for 45 years and brought her for a music event, and watching him gaze at her, and I don't know. It's just beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. So, Mike.
McFall.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Tell us how you know the happy couple.
But I've known JT for nearly 30 years. He's the brother I never had. We, for a time, were leaning on each other when he was having hard times with Linda, and I was having some hard times myself. So he was my shoulder to lean on, and I was his. So, and it's developed into a once-a-week cribbage tournament. But he's probably the best friend I've ever had, and he's my ski buddy, my mountain bike buddy, my hiking buddy, my party buddy, my brother. He's as close as I ever got to one.
Tell us about when Laura came into his life.
He told me that he had reestablished the connection, and he was like a teenager. I've never seen him so giddy in my life, but I was so happy for him too. And then when I met her, they mesh so well. I am so happy for both of them. I don't have words for just how great it is, especially when we're getting up in our age. To find love like this again is so special. I'm so happy for them. My wife and I are just over the moon for them.
And when was it that you first met John, and what were the circumstances?
We were introduced. I think it was Linda's kids, because they knew me through other people, and they knew that I skied and JT skied, and they said, well, you guys should go skiing together. And we skied very much at the same level, and I found out very quickly that John has a nose for powder, so I followed him all over Taos and wherever else we went. He always could pick the line, so I was happy to follow in his track. But it was just friends of friends, really.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mike. Thanks for supporting my dear brother, and through good times and bad. Thank you.
Yeah, we're here for each other.
Excellent. Randy, how do you know the happy couple? When did you meet each of them?
Well, I've met JT a long time ago because he was Michael's good friend, and I met Laura last year. JT.
And when you first met John, when was that? What's the circumstance?
Oh, we used to hike up to Hermit's Peak, a group of us.
Okay.
And it was a yearly thing. So, yeah, we'd spend a couple nights up there and drink, play cribbage. We'd have a good time. Then I was JT's therapist after his knee replacements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that happened to my mom too, and who knows, might be happening to me too at some point. Something genetic, I'm told.
But I wish John and Laura the best, and love you and all the happiness.
Yeah. And when Laura first came into his life, describe him talking about that.
Oh my God, it was like he was reborn again, like a little kid. Very, very nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being out here, Randy, to help celebrate.
I'm glad I was invited. Thank you.
Connie. Aw. You can, hey, at this wedding you can kiss whenever you want. So we're going to take a moment of silence while Connie, Sophia, and Raven give a blessing, a water blessing, and this water has come from this beautiful lake. So it is time, when you're receiving your blessing, to just become present, so for the love of these two beautiful people that we love so dearly. A little more? Thank you.
Just, you can stay standing just for a moment longer and just, we are in such a beautiful spot. If you can just look around at this water and the trees and the grasses and the cattails and the birds and the grasses and the soil, all of this is such a beautiful example of really a relationship with humans and nature. And Steve's, again, credit to all that you've done to make this such a beautiful cooperation between us humans and the natural world. You know, as he and all the people that have been helping caretake this land, we just want to recognize all those that have been caretaking here for eons. This would have been an extremely abundant wildlife area, and was more tribes and people that were passing through than settled right here. So you've got Ute and maybe Mescalero and Jicarilla, maybe Dene, it's a little range, but we just want to, again, so much of their time here was also managing and caretaking, and we give thanks for all those that came before us.
This extraordinary landscape really honors the love that you two bring to it today. Really feel that when love is expressed, it is a blessing to the land and to the animals and to the humans. And the two of you, you're gorgeous in this landscape. So this is Laura Thayer and John Thayer. Yes, they were married about a week ago legally, and they join us today for us all to witness their glorious love. Yeah. And, oh, you can all sit now. Because we'll be here for hours. So, this is a rare, delightful love story. When JT, or as we know him, when John came to John and I and shared his love for Laura, his eyes sparkled. His whole being shined, his heart was expansive, and the sharing of her beauty and talents, her musical talents, and her work ethics, which he says is even more than his, and her beautiful woodworking skills, which John also says is even better than his. So then John brought Laura to our small community in Mineral Hill and to play music and to introduce her. And I have a photo that captures the deepest love as they peered into each other's eyes. And that's what we're celebrating today, is that love between you that is exhilarating and that we can all feel. And it's amazing to witness that. Yeah, so great to be here. And I want to share a little story about Laura. Laura found, when she was playing the accordion, Raven really loved the accordion. And so what does Laura do? She sends a package, a little accordion to Raven. With that arrival is also a video of her with great humor sharing how to use this accordion. And that's how you are. You're really generous and thoughtful and giving and inclusive. It's such a pleasure for you to join our community in New Mexico. The other thing many of you probably know, they have been crossing over for many years. So their friendships are common friends, which is there's all these, which they'll share, they probably have shared with you, all these ways that they have intersected over many, many years. How many years? Never mind. Wow.
So happy day, happy day, happy day. It's here. We're so happy to be with you. And, you know, the gift, you know, these times are so in need of joy. Yeah. And this is a community today of joy, just pure joy for you too. And that we get to participate in it is really a gift you're giving all of us. So thank you for giving us a bit of joy in these times. And I just want you to look around, because this is a mirror of your relationship. All these people who love you, who are here for you, who support you. And to know that it's not just that we're showing up to be here with you, and to witness this, but we're here to support both of you in this relationship. And if you're willing to, if you could just, I'm going to ask that if you're one of those people that will keep an eye on them, help them out, support them, check in, just raise your hand, because we want all the success of this marriage. It makes us so happy. So thank you so much.
So here's a blessing for you. May your days be filled with music, laughter, adventure, friendship, and a love that continues to deepen each day, each passing year. We are all blessed by the love you share and by the example you are giving to the rest of us. And we encourage you to take pauses in your relationship. It's easy to get going kind of fast. And so to keep breathing, pausing, hold each other in the tears, hold each other in the grief, hold each other when there's conflict, and also celebrate the tiniest moments of joy that are present right here today and will continue to be. We love you. We're so glad to celebrate with you both.
So what's going to happen is that JT and Laura are going to share their vows publicly here. Following that, they've asked a number of people to make short acknowledgments. And because we don't want to go on, and I know all of us have so much to say, there is a basket on the table up there if you want to write any notes. And of course, anytime during this weekend, if you want to just come on up to them. So after that, then we have a love song, I believe, coming up.
All right. So some of you have heard the story of the thread. Some of you have heard the story of the thread that has tied us together in ways, sometimes more loosely and well, especially now, tightly. And this is not my first marriage, nor is it Laura's. And my first marriage has given me so much that now I'm bringing to you, Laura. My family, my grandkids and girls, and son-in-law. So and she was wondering, okay, I've been married before. Is this really going to work? And it's like, okay, now my last wife, she said the same thing. And I said, well, the third time's the charm. And yes, it is. And in that first marriage, I sang a song called The Bramble and the Rose. We sang it together. And that song is about the joys, challenges, lessons of family, gifts, and aging. And that was really how we kind of reconnected almost 3 years ago, was with through song. Not the same one, but and that was just like, woohoo. So, but I must admit, given we didn't want a big traditional wedding, and we're very tempted to elope to Las Vegas since it's only about 30 miles away. But here you are. The threads that have brought us together, I didn't even realize it till a while ago, but my very first teaching job in New Mexico, I missed her by 1 year. She graduated from the same school at 16 that I taught. My first year in teaching was the next year at the same school. So we didn't really know about each other then, but then my friend Gerald over here, he and I were neighbors when I was in school, and then I graduated and got my nose out of the books just in time for him to get his in. And he and Laura were in nursing school together, the first graduating class at Santa Fe Community College in nursing. At that time, she was involved with another fellow, and I was off doing whatever I was doing. I don't remember. But those threads kept coming together. We did music together periodically, and then went our separate ways. She went off to California, and I was here. So, but then 3 years ago, Gerald and Lily had a birthday that lasted 3 weeks, I'm guessing, right? And she was invited and stayed, and I came and was like, hoo, 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 and that's when we sang that song together. Like, no rehearsing, right off the bat, in harmony. It's like, okay. So then, over the time after that, it started with some letters and emails, and then texts, and then a birthday present out of the blue for me from her, and then a road trip was suggested, and I think Ashley might be partly responsible for that. Ashley, raise your hand. So anyway, Gerald and I went on a road trip, and the third day after arriving in Arcata, I came to Laura and I said, Laura, I have a confession to make. I've had a terrible crush on you ever since that birthday party. Fortunately, she confessed back, and it was the same thing. And boy, the longest time we had together, apart, since then was over the last 6 or 7 weeks prior to now. Which was hard, but FaceTime makes things a little bit easier long distance. So for Laura and I, the things that we share, I so love that we share playfulness and laughter and our approach to problem solving and just approach to things in general. We're so on the same page. But I have to say, there are many times that she's on the page ahead of me. And it's like I start to say something and now she's already there. And vice versa. So it gets a little scary sometimes. And Laura is really, as I am, very much a doer in life. We see what needs to be done, we get in there, we roll up our sleeves, we do it. And we're not used to others doing for us. And so that's something that I see as one of our challenges, is learning to do that more and more with each other. Stepping back and being taken care of. So, yeah, we share a lot of things. The music, she and I both love playing with language and wordplay in more than one language. And as was mentioned, she's a fabulous woodworker, although certainly more accomplished in the fine woodworking than I. Love of tools. She said, maybe our wedding list should be like from a hardware store. And any of you who have seen our engagement rings, you see where we got them. A love of adventure and nature, the values we share in integrity and the value of family and respect, compassion, and finishing each other's sentences or even guessing them beforehand, and really teamwork, not just when it's good, but also when things are kind of like, oh boy, just jumping in and rolling up our sleeves and doing it. And Laura, your gifts are so many. Your music in so many ways. Your culinary skills and the love you have of learning and ideas, your commitment, your medical skills, your tremendous powers of observation and perception and compassion, your openness to resolving issues when they're difficult, without saving up green stamps and unloading them. And most of all, you know that when I'm kind of getting out there, you know how to reel me in a good way. Bring me back. Okay. So our challenges, we're both doers. And so learning how to let go and let the other do it. The challenges of health as we age and aging in general. There it goes. I knew it was going to happen.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
I'm saving my husband.
And and you know, issues, difficulties with family here and there, and especially with sharing. She loves my dog Smokey, but he still wants to sleep with me, and so we're working on that one together. So, Laura, to you, I vow to love you, to honor you, to respect and comfort you, to cherish you, to help you, encourage you in hard times, to give and take with you, and sharing all our joys and sorrows and trials, richer, poorer, through with family, with faith, and welcome all that life brings to us. And so one of my more favorite jokes is the shortest complete sentence in the English language is supposedly I am. The longest one, I do. But I've said over and over, Laura, I'm totally looking forward to a lifetime sentence with you.
Oh, thank you, John. Well, okay, ditto with everything John said.
To quote Blazing Saddles.
So John, oh yes, of course. Okay, John. Yeah, John. Okay. I know how to sing in a mic. I should know this. When I met you as a young man, we tied an invisible thread. And it was an intertwining celestial line that was waiting to pull us together. I could not be with you then, John. I had to learn how to love, learn how to forgive, and learn how to submit. And you inspire me to rise up to new heights, John. That's why I'm with you. Because you, John Thayer, you soar in a place I am not afraid to join. I'm now ready to be with you in our lives together. I face what comes with a full and gracious heart, with love and with the consequences of a wrong turn, because I know you and I can tackle anything. I'm large and in charge, but you're larger and in charger. But together we can share the fruits of our life through our mutual goals. And John and I didn't have this written, but I'm going to say, both of us are always right. And so one time we were not arguing, but just I was saying, no, this is how it is. And he was like, no, it's this way. And I'm saying, no, it's this way. And he finally, I could see like Lieutenant Commander Data computer eyes that he does, where he's like a computer that's confused. And he looked at me and he said, Uncle. So now when one of us, I'm learning how to say uncle with John. And so, uncle, anyway, here I am. Okay, so I vow to you, John, to be the best woman I know how to be. And to share our golden hour every night. To never take anger or sorrow to our bed without working it out with you. And to share gratitude for our daily lives and our food and our friends. And to take the best care of myself and you for the years we've been gifted, till death do us part. I love you, John Thayer. I love you so much. Can we kiss? Can we kiss? When do we kiss? No. We don't kiss now. Wait, when do we kiss? But we also have something else. Yeah, we have rings.
That aren't from Ace Hardware.
Right, these are. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Okay.
So, Laura, I give you this ring as a pledge of my faith in you and our lives together moving forward. And on it are bands that intertwine like we have intertwined. And believe it or not, the collection was called Laura. We didn't know that until after we'd chosen.
The ring design. It's like a Laura rings.
So, anyway, my love, I give you this ring to remember both of our pledges and vows, and that we will not ever be apart in our hearts. If we even can't be physically together, we're always going to be there. I know this. So,
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I have nothing scripted for this. But John, I'm giving you this ring as a symbol of our love and our union today. And let me put it on your finger. If I can get it on his King Henry finger, I know it fits. Push it on the other side. I love you, John Thayer. I do. I love you so much. And I'm taking his name. I've been Laura Black for 65 years. I took his name.
Yeah.
We're going to start with a series of folks that have been asked to speak. And the first one is you, Steve.
Hi. So happy for you both, and so happy for you both, and to be here with you in this joyous celebration. Can I give you back the? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Thanks. So, known Laura for 40 plus years, and been the best friend, supportive, loving, caring, communicative, smart, wordsmith, just ideal. And I think we've loved each other for so long, and I also know that Laura has a family of friends here in New Mexico, in Albuquerque and Madrid and Santa Fe, and it's lovely to have you back here for time, and half time or however that will be. I'm really excited about that you'll be here. And just getting to know John a little bit, but, Laura has great taste. And as I think she said, or John said as well, this time they've got it right, I think, They really love each other so much. And the harmony of their music reflects that. They're a duo that connects, and with love and respect. And as Laura said, it's a learning process to be in relationships. So more learning and more growth, and love you both. Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ashley? There she is.
Thank you. Hi. Thank you guys so much. You put me on the fucking spot. It's okay. Okay, so I just have I'm going to keep this very short and very sweet. I have two things to say, okay? Besides, I love you both and you have my blessing, obviously. I told you so, and you're welcome. That's all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for having us be a part of this. You still have a
Thank you. Now, the siblings, Tracy and Andrew. Andrew, you want me to take over the filming? You're good. And Tracy, yeah.
Oh, you guys. I give you a hug, but I give you a hug, but I got too much on my hand. I'm okay. I can do this. Okay. All right. Last year, I decided I wanted to visit the Galapagos. And my husband didn't want to go. My kids couldn't go. So naturally, I asked the nerdiest naturalist I know, John. So we booked the trip. A few months later, John and Gerald took a trip out to California to visit an old friend. Not long after that, I got a phone call from John unlike I'd ever received before. He was absolutely glowing. In fact, practically blubbering about a woman named Laura. How much they had in common, how he might be falling in love. And as the weeks went on, the phone calls to me continued, and every single time, John sounded just as happy and animated. We agreed there didn't seem to be any red flags, although now I was a bit concerned. Was I going to have to spend all 11 days on a Galapagos trip listening to nonstop love stories? I mean, I love my brother, but there are limits. I began considering noise-canceling headphones and strategic bathroom breaks. Thankfully, great internet service on the boat came to the rescue, so every night after dinner, John FaceTimed with Linda, and I had a couple hours of peace and quiet. Then John and Linda came for Thanksgiving, arriving at our house.
What's my
Laura,
name?
I knew I was going to do it. I knew I was going to do it. And you know what? Linda would be celebrating this too. So Laura.
Yes.
I'm so very sorry. I just said that.
No, you know
Okay.
what? Linda prepared
Laura.
me for this.
Okay.
Linda prepared
All right.
me for this.
All right. I am so sorry.
No,
Okay.
please don't.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
So now I got to figure out where I am. Okay. Okay. So then John and Laura came for Thanksgiving, arriving at a house sporting matching turkey hats. God, I thought these two are made for each other. Their giggling reminded me of our father, who was nicknamed Silly Billy. Laura and he would have gotten along famously. So Laura quickly earned the Burnett family seal of approval. not only because she's warm and fun and interesting, but because of how obviously happy she makes John. Laura does, however, have an impish streak. You know what I'm talking about, right? I have this miniature Zen garden display in my living room. So after they left, I discovered that all my carefully drawn sand patterns have been replaced with the words, "I love John." So if Laura ever visits your home, protect your Zen gardens. So when John called me a few months ago to say they were engaged, I didn't hesitate to say, go for it. And as our mother always said, life is too short, so make the most of it while you can. I am so delighted you two lovebirds have found each other. Congratulations, and may the rest of your lives be filled with laughter, love, and many new adventures together. I love you both.
Thank you so much.
Now stay in the frame.
Oh, me? Oh, stay in the frame.
Both of you.
Oh, stay in the frame.
We've talked a lot about how both John and Laura are doers and how compassionate they are, how they really are true humanitarians in the best sense of the term. I'd like to talk about one thing I learned about Laura the first time I met her, and that is courage. This woman, without her boyfriend, not even betrothed or anything like that, her boyfriend dared meet the in-laws without John to defend them. And we were, my husband Aldo and I were taking a drive down the West Coast vacation, and she not only set up a hotel for us, she said, well, let's meet that night and let's have some breakfast in the morning. And, you know, for all she knew, we were going to show up cranky and tired from a long day of driving. And what I thought was, oh, you know, we'll just chat for maybe 45 minutes or something. Hi, bye. We were there in our hotel room for hours. And it was such a delightful conversation. And I felt like I'm not the sort of person who instantly warms up to people. Far from it. And I felt so warm towards Laura, I had to keep on kicking myself to say, Laura, you should really marry John. I held my tongue because that would have been unfair. But I knew from the way that you talked about John that you truly loved him. And the handful of folks that I've interviewed here coming in, each of you, as you've described how John reacted when he announced his love for Laura, he just became beaming. So I know this is a true love. You two are so made for each other, and I'm honored to have you in the family, Laura.
Thank you, Andrew. Oh, thank you.
John, not so much.
And some would say we deserve each other.
Thanks, Andrew. Genevieve?
Hi, can you hear me well? Okay, so I'm Genevieve and I am Laura's sister. I met Laura about 30 years ago. Closer? Okay, I met Laura about 30 years ago. My first connection with her is when I went on a blind date with my husband-to-be, and he had beautiful red hair. And later I found out that he had been to one of Laura's parties, and it was a dye your hair red party. So soon enough, I got to know Laura, and we became just best buddies. And she met my father, and she said, "Oh my God, my mother would love your father." And later on, her mother came to California and ended up living in our apartment downstairs. I met her mother, and she was the most gloriously beautiful, blonde, incredibly intellectual. She had a great sense of humor. And I said to Laura, "Oh my God, my dad would love your mother." And so we set up a camping trip in the Sinkyone wilderness, way just unbelievably far from everything on the coast of California. And we invited both of them. And they, similar. Absolutely similar. They were both in their 60s, fell madly in love. She went back with him to his cabin, and that's all it, was wrote. That was it. Madly in love, married, and then Laura and I became stepsisters. And Laura, I love you, Laura, so much. And you're my chosen sister, my only sister. And John, I love you too. I think right off the bat, I knew that you two were clones. Like you say, the perfect husband would be the male version of me and vice versa. This is it. Anyway, so in a way I represent Papa Bill and your mother, and I know that she would be so happy, and John, she would love you so much. So congratulations, and I love you both. Thank you.
I'm glad.
Yeah, Julia, Sophia, Spencer. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
You're my son-in-law.
Yay! Woohoo!
I'm your new grandmother.
I wrote a very short poem for John and Laura. We are overjoyed that this is happening, and I was sitting over there crying with just so much joy. So, dearest Laura, welcome to our family. Welcome to the laughter and love and learning to roll with all of our meltdowns. Welcome to our joy and organized chaos that our beautiful family exudes. Welcome to Las Vegas, where you can get down from your car to go to the library or maybe to the park to eat your sandwich. Laura, I wanted to tell you that the biggest part that you have brought for my kids and me is laughter. When I first met you, the first sentence, I don't know what it was that you said, made me laugh so hard. And both of my kids, you have made them laugh. So I love that about you. Dearest John, we are overjoyed that you and Laura have found love and music and laughter. Your happiness radiates when you are together, and it is lovely to see. We couldn't be happier to watch this life chapter be written together. May your years be full of continued love and strength. We're very, very, very pleased.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Julia.
Well, thank you guys for really creating an event where we can all be here together to celebrate your love. And I have such gratitude for you, Laura, for stepping into our lives and our family. And I also have such gratitude for you, JT, for stepping into my life. And just, so that was where, when I kind of was trying to figure out what I would say today, I found a poem about gratitude. And I feel like, unexpected things in life sometimes give us the biggest windows for gratitude. And I feel like, John, you certainly have played that role in my life as an unexpected, like, okay, here we are. And Laura, the same. So I feel such gratitude that you've joined our family. And this is a poem. It was written by Gary Snyder, not myself, but it was inspired by a Mohawk prayer called Gratitude. Gratitude to Mother Earth, sailing through night and day into her soil, rich, rare, and sweet in our minds, so be it. Gratitude to plants, the sun-facing, light-changing leaf and fine root hairs standing still through wind and rain. Their dance is in the flowing spiral grain in our minds, so be it. Gratitude to air, bearing the soaring swift and the silent owl at dawn, breath of our song, clear spirit breeze in our minds, so be it. Gratitude to wild beings, our brothers and sisters, teaching secrets, freedoms, and ways, self-complete, brave, and aware in our minds, so be it. Gratitude to water, clouds, lake, rivers, glaciers, holding or releasing, streaming through all our bodies' salty seas in our minds, so be it. Gratitude to the sun, blinding, pulsing light through trunks of trees, through mists, warming caves where bears and snakes sleep. He who wakes us in our minds, so be it. And gratitude to the great sky who holds billions of stars and goes yet beyond that, beyond all powers and thoughts, and yet is within us. Grandfather Space, the mind is his wife, so be it. And gratitude to love, who hold us all. So I'm so thankful and have so much gratitude for you both. And I just had to put a funny thing in here. I found a funny quote too. So this I think you'll think is funny in your funniness. Before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with slow internet to see who they really are. And I feel like you probably have had that experience together. And that was.
I'm the techie. This Luddite is the techie of the two of us.
So I love you both.
That was funny. Thank you so much.
Oh, John and Laura, I have to say a couple of things real quick and then we can move forward. But, they say love is a lot like the Santa Fe Trail. Lots of uphill, some downhill, and you get to see some beautiful country. I'm a fisherman, so I approach everything like it's a trout stream. They say that standing in the river, you're standing in time itself as it moves by. And sometimes it's just calm current, and you're just standing there listening to the birds, wind, and all of that, and it's relaxed. But sometimes you're in rougher waters, and you have to lean on each other to wade safely to your destination. Be each other's wading staffs. And that's the best thing that I can say through some of these times. It's weird times that we live in. And JT, you've got such a big heart, and it's been very complicated times over the last few years just in the world, and you've absorbed that. The day you met Laura, the day you told me about Laura, you were like a kid again, and it was amazing. You've been smiling from the neck down. It's amazing. And I'm just so proud to call you a mother-in-law.
Oh, goody.
And I'm just so excited. And you guys are perfect for each other.
Thank you, Spencer.
Buenos Rises.
Thank you.
Yes. Eva wants to say something?
Oh, good. Okay, let's get out of the way.
Hi.
Hi.
Hold it up.
Hold it up. There you go.
My name's Evo, and I would like to give this flower to you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Evo.
Thanks for being here, and thanks for being my grandma and my new grandma.
Thank you, Evo. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, fantastic, Sister. There you go.
Beautiful.
So sweet.
And Richard and Shirley? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. This will sound like an advertisement for a movie. And I'm going to give to you, the bride and groom, a copy of a movie that is like, to a certain extent, yours. It's a movie called Night Train to Lisbon. It was a multinational production in 2012. Although it was filmed entirely in Portugal, it's all in English. Jeremy Irons was the main actor, and he won an Academy Award for his performance in this particular movie. Our little gift I have here is a video of that movie, and I would recommend it to everyone here. It's one of the more incredible movies I've ever seen, and we are movie people. Our little gift is a token of other loving couples who didn't know they were in love until they were in love. Other loving couples who lived in politically fraught times. Other loving couples who, in springtime, also launched new versions of their already rich lives. Other loving couples who also inspired tenderness, humanity, and compassion among those around them. May today truly mark a new springtime, a new beginning, and may our various stories rhyme with each other's as they go on, so that together we all move our vecindades, our neighborhoods, our patrias, our homelands, both small and large, toward becoming more welcoming, considerate, fair, sharing, and open places to live and love. With our love and with hope in a future that sustains and accommodates us all. Thank you for being together.
Hello, you guys.
Hello, Mike.
I am honored to be here today. I'm honored to call John my friend. When I was introduced to Laura, my wife and I just went, oh my God, they're meshing together. They're like puzzle pieces that complement each other so well. We're so happy for both of them. Words escape me. Everybody else has been so eloquent. I just, like I said, I feel honored to be here. I feel honored to be a part of this family and this gathering. That's all I really have to say. Thank you so much for involving me.
Thank you.
Hey, brother.
Wow, I guess I'm just going to say what everybody else has been saying, but that this is really a perfect union here. I've known these two both for over 40 years now, and I love them both dearly.
And if they don't make it, they're going to disappoint a lot of us, huh? Love you too. You find as you go through life, you have different friends at different times in your life, and only a few of those friends make it all the way through to be your lifetime friends. And both of these two are two of my dearest friends. I love them both.
I just want to say one thing. Gerald would say over the years, you know, I had this secret crush on John. Like, it was so secret because I was married to someone else, and it was just like, oh yeah, that guy from New Mexico. But Gerald would say, hey, you remember John Thayer? And I would be like, oh yeah, the one that got away. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Go ahead.
I didn't get away.
I caught him.
So that concludes that part. Again, if you have things you want to say to them, there's a basket on the table by the food that has cards in it and markers, and also just come see them. So you're going to sing to each other.
Yeah, we have our song.
Can you imagine?
I'm Andrew, the youngest brother, but perhaps with the grayest hair.
Nice to meet you, Andrew.
Nice to meet you. Could each of you introduce yourselves, please?
Gail Williams.
Gail and
Gail Spatura.
Gail. Okay, two Gails, that makes it easy.
And Gail, no. Owen. Kunkel,
Okay.
married to Gail Williams.
Okay.
And Lonnie Aller, daughter to Gail Spatura.
Oh, wow. So tell me, when did each of you first meet John?
We met John at the Santa Fe Community School in about 1973 or whenever we first got there.
1973,
Yeah.
And I was a Goddard student.
Oh, my goodness.
But I didn't meet him till Santa Fe. I didn't meet him on campus.
I was this tall when we packed into, I think it was a VW bus, and drove up to Vermont and dropped him off to go to school. He's the first in our generation to be going to school. And sadly, I heard that Goddard is shutting down.
Oh, that's so sad. I know
Yeah.
they had gotten really small, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
still had like their...
So you two were at Goddard at the same time, or no?
Yeah, and actually we student taught at the community college, but I don't know that we... Community school,
yeah.
But I don't think we were ever on campus at the same time.
Okay. But did you know each other at that point, or that came later?
In Santa Fe.
Okay.
At that point, and we went to Santa Fe.
Okay, that would have been about the early 70s?
Same as what,
1973. Wow. And you're out here today.
Yeah.
We've kept in touch.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, when he first told you about Laura.
He was overjoyed. He was happy as a clam.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's had a few rough years, after when he was just glowing. Okay? He was so happy.
We've met your parents. They
Yeah.
even came out to La Cienega where we were living at the time.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
They're really neat people.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
musicians and love,
Yeah, we
they were
made
fun.
music.
My dad was a real musician.
John and his
Yeah.
dad playing music up there.
And they had some great stories of their young life, like when John was the only kid and they had a little sports car and they'd drive to Mexico over the weekend or something, and just put him in a little basket in the back. They had a sense of adventure, those two.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. I miss them dearly. Talking with Donna here, who is one of Laura's dear friends. Donna, did you take the trek all the way from California here?
No, I met Laura here at Espanola Hospital, 1987. So I've known her for a lot of years, and I have visited her in California several times, 2001, Panorama. And I love Laura to pieces, and it just thrills me how happy you folks are right now. And I love John, and I love being here. This was like the best wedding ever. And so I've enjoyed meeting Andrew and all the great friends and family you have here and bringing us all together. What an honor and a sweetheart, and what a wonderful day this has been. So,
well, tell us a little bit about when you first met Laura, how your friendship developed.
She was an ER nurse. I was an X-ray tech. And we started going off on adventures together. Several groups of us and other nurse friends. We'd go to Telluride Jazz Fest. We would do different adventures. I was at her first wedding. Her starter wedding. This is the keeper wedding. And so we have known each other all these many years, and stayed in touch. And she's one of my favorite people on the planet. I love you to pieces, Laura. I just love you to death. There's not to death and beyond. And to see the two of you so happy together. And this is my guy, Bill. Come here, Bill. We're being filmed. Oh, there you go. This is Jane and Bill. Hi. How are you? So this is Andrew. This is John's brother. Oh, filmed the wedding. And now he's filming people who are here at the wedding.
Who've known each other for years.
Yes. Also Espanola Hospital.
Okay.
Many years ago. I lived next door to John and Cindy.
Oh, right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to ask, starting with you, Donna, when you first learned from Laura that she'd met this guy again named John, what did she say to you?
Well, she was thrilled. She was googie eyes. And she brought him over to my house, and the four of us went out to a concert at Paradiso for Hillary Smith. And I just loved John from the get-go. He was just charming and sweet, and it's like such an obvious match for the two of them. And yes.
Down to earth.
Yeah.
Real. You know,
Heartfelt
and both of them you can feel them, you know them.
And I've known JT for many years.
I did
from
know
Littler
you
School,
knew JT.
because I taught at Littler School.
Oh, wow. That's taking it way back.
Yeah. And Sean taught with him, my husband Sean taught with him at Family Partnership, right? And when JT told me he met Laura and he was in love, he's like, I feel like a teenager.
This is such serendipity. I had no idea you knew him. Yep. This is great.
And which of them told you first then?
Same time, actually.
At the same time?
Donna's house, yeah. We were like two ships passing in the night, Laura and I, when she was leaving Espanola Hospital, I was coming home, and I worked there in the ICU, and Donna and she had worked together and known each other for years. Yeah.
Well, it's so great, the three of you who've shared so much history together, get to see them reunited. Si se puede.
We haven't seen each other in 20 years.
Los Alamos. Well, I saw you in Los Alamos biking. But you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here's the villain right now.
Here's the man. The hero and the villain and the man.
Well, he's all dressed in black.
What a beautiful day.
I do know some Johnny Cash songs. Glad you made it.
Sorry we were late. Sean's been so sick, but he's good now. Food poisoning. He has been down for a week. It wasn't until noon today. Yeah, he was around bad news. Not all of it.
Ronan, and I came here even though I haven't seen Mr. JT in so long. Like, he's a fixture in my memory of like first grade and how cool it was, and meeting my best like lifetime friend Henry there. And yeah, so it's been a long time since I've seen Mr. JT, but I always thought about him when I heard this was happening. I couldn't miss it, and I'm so glad I came.
Great, and you are his girlfriend?
I'm Ronan's girlfriend, yes. I'm Kiara, and I heard how awesome of a teacher JT was to Ronan and Henry, so I just came to celebrate the love.
Well, thank you both. Very sweet of you both to come. Thank you.
So we now have the pleasure of talking with Gerald. And Gerald, you have the unique privilege of knowing both Laura and John for many, many, many years and maintaining contact. Tell us about how you first met Laura.
We weren't quite in nursing school yet. We were in an anatomy class as a pre-nursing thing, and I met her there and just really hit it off with her, and liked her sense of humor and her intelligence.
How did you first meet John?
I moved into a place in La Cienega, the little village south of, about 10 miles south of Santa Fe. And John was my neighbor, and we just got to be good friends. He liked to go backpacking, and I was like a boat anchor he drug around in the Gila wilderness.
Okay. And I understand that things were not just maybe, shall we say, on the level, that you had a little hand in getting the two of them together.
I thought they'd be a great pair, but I didn't plan anything that way. But we all kind of wondered if maybe that wouldn't happen when they did get together. But it wasn't planned by any stretch. It was just both good friends, and both were invited at the same time, and it worked out.
And how did they tell you? Which one of them told you first, and how did he or she tell you that they're an item?
I would call Laura in California, and she was telling me that she and John had been talking on the phone. This is after our party. And so I knew they were, getting interested in each other. That's how I found out.
And then when they, how do they tell you when it was more serious than just interested in each other?
Well, last August, John and I went out to California, and of course he talked about her the whole way. And
you did? I didn't know that.
And I knew he was really interested in her, and I assumed that she was feeling likewise, which it turns out she was.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Gerald, for your role in getting the two of them together, even if it wasn't intentional on your part. I think we are all agreed that they're a great couple, and it's so nice to see love at any age.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're going to give us the... Lovely night, beautiful evening, time is slipping away. It's getting late, you should be leaving. I've got something to say. Oh, please, don't go. Let's get closer, a little bit closer. Turn the lights down low. I need to let you know I'm so in love with you. Getting closer is all I want to do. We've been friends, close companions. There's nothing to conceal. I'm letting go my little secret to tell you how I feel.
Let's get closer, a little bit closer. Turn the lights down low. I need to let you know I'm so in love with you. Getting closer is all I want to do. I'm so in love with you. Getting closer is all I want to do.
Where are we?
Of course. Oh, please don't go. Let's get closer, a little bit closer. Turn the lights down low. I need to let you know I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. Getting closer is all. So please don't go. Let's get closer, a little bit closer. Turn the lights down low. I need to let you know I'm so in love with you. Getting closer is all I want to do.
Tracy, will you lead the toast?
Oh, okay. I haven't planned this, but I just want to say, John and Laura, may you have many, many happy years together, and I hope you laugh every single day. Congratulations.
I think that's guaranteed.
Here you go.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for finally doing it.
So, thank you all for coming and sharing. And, you know, I always have felt that wedding is a chance also for those of you who are married or thinking of it to reaffirm your own vows and blessings and share them with us. And we hope to be able to support all of you in whatever trials you may be going through, but also sharing the joys. And thank you for all being here and doing the same for us. So here to all.
Kiss.
In Mexico, when they want you to do something, they just chant it. Beso, beso,
Beso, beso, beso. More.
The announcements first and then this.
Oh, yeah.
This is a traditional New Mexico tune that I just love, called Flor de las Flores. It means flower of the flowers. And we had our rings engraved. Mine says Flor de las Flores, and hers says Flor de mi amor, flower of my love. Are we doing Tony's version? Or Tony Apodaca did a version of this. It was really cute. Flor de las Flores, flor de mi amor. Vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor. Vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Vuelve, ven de mi vida, la dueña de mis amores. Ven y ven. Flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Yo fui a tu casa y no, yo me te vi. Quien me lo manda, yo me dormí. Yo fui a tu casa y no te vi. Quien me la manda y yo me dormí. Vuelve, ven de mi vida, la dueña de mis amores. Ven y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Now Tony Apodaca at the end of this, she does a version. I'm going to let you do her part there, okay?
I don't know it.
Oh, yes, you do. Si te pregunto que te amo a ti, pronto contesta y diles que no.
Mentiroso.
Ok, otra vez. Si te pregunto si te amo a ti, pronto contesto y diles que sí. Vuelve, bien de mi vida, la dueña de mis amores. Ven y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. Vuelve, bien de mi vida, la dueña de mis amores. Ven y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz. And so for translation, flower of all flowers, flower of my love, come with me and give me your love. Come together, come with me, light of my life, good of my life. The nurture of our love. Come, come, flower of all flowers, come and make me happy. Woo!
All right.
The newlyweds!
Yay!
Okay, I think we're supposed to put our arms up. Cody Randy. Ven y ven, flor de las flores, ven a hacerme feliz.
I'm going up the country, baby, do you wanna go? I'm going up the country, baby, do you wanna go? I'm going somewhere where I've never been before. I'm going somewhere where the water tastes like wine. I'm going somewhere where the water tastes like wine.
going uptown, we're gonna have a really nice time. I'm going up the country and I'm going to have a really good time with my husband, Mr. Thayer.